Hi guys. Happy, hold on. Witchy Wednesday. I knew it was Witchy Wednesday. I frickin' knew it. Alright, so we're gonna just go right into it. Under the Horns. If you guys have not gotten these books yet, I really highly suggest that you do. Allergies are really bad today. It sucks. So, why is there wax? Candle wax everywhere. Don't know, don't remember getting to bed. I have no clue how I got to bed, but I got to bed. So, here we go. Under the Horns. This is dedication and initiation of the witch. So, this is really interesting because me and my... I always go into a little story. I'm sorry. If you guys hate it, just tell me to shut up. But you really can't tell me to shut up because I'm recording it. So, but yeah, if you guys don't like it, just comment and tell me to shut up. Me and my best friend, since we were, way before cell phones, internet, computers, we would meet at the church, and we would always be doing something at the church, and it was always something witchy. We never vandalized the church or, hurt anything, but it was always something witchy, and I don't know why, it was just something about the church. It was just nice at nighttime. It felt like you were really connected to spirit, the spirit world. Everything. So, this explains everything of why we were attracted to the church, which is very interesting. So, alright, Under the Horns. Now, following the making of the witch's call to encounter and enter into compact with the Old One, the Man in Black, or the Buka, the time shall come for the sealing of that compact by the rite of dedication and of initiation. So, from Somerset to Scotland, one setting for such a rite, encountered again and again within witch tradition and lore, is the churchyard. So, I love this. Now, it is a surprise to some that old churches and the grounds that they stand in are old friends of the witch. This is just amazing information. I love it. As places where folk come together to contemplate and to commune with the divine, where rites of union, blessing, exorcism, and of the dead are conducted, and where the power and presence of God, the angels, and the saints are invoked. They are places of immense use to the rites and magic of the witch. Didn't know that they were that important until yesterday, really, honestly. So, a sacred place is a powerful place, and the old-style witch will have their own unique ways of working at such places, regardless of the fact that they perceive and interact with the divine and the spiritual differently to those who more usually attend them. So nowadays it's really hard to actually do that. I mean, I don't think you can actually go to a church right now under the night and perform a rite. I don't think that's very sacrilegious for the church, and I think they would have a really big problem with it. So, there's got to be a way around that. I don't know. But, as locations for spiritual interaction, churches are quite naturally places betwixt. So, where the other world and its presences may be particularly palpable. So, the churchyard as a burial ground is a particularly potent place betwixt, and thus highly useful to the witch. So the graves being employable within traditional charms and rites of get rid of magic, healing, protection, and turning. It's just, the synchronicities are amazing. For me, they are. So their dust or earth have their old uses within curative charms, acts of blessing, and cursing. So at the center of a web of corpse roads and spirit paths converging from across the landscape, the churchyard is a place of spirit contact, the site and gaining useful information of the past, present, and the future. So yeah, I had no clue any of this. It just goes into a little more detail than a traditional Cornish Book of Ways with the churchyard. So I thought this was amazing. So now it is to the churchyard the traditionally minded may travel to enter into rites of witch initiation. In such circumstances where a candidate is entering into initiation via a witch coven, they might not undertake the rite alone. The candidate may be accompanied by an initiate and guided through the rite, which may be performed in the presence of at least some of the coven, and presided over by the magister or magistry in the Old One's guise. So that would probably be the ritual, like mask and horns and, of the old one. So I like that. So in this circumstance, the coven will have developed their own way of carrying out each of the rite's particulars, with certain actions being administered by the presiding witch in the role of the old one. Now, the rite here given, however, is described for solitary use, but is easily adaptable for group situations. Now, solitary initiation, this is a big thing right here. Solitary initiation, it must be remembered, is not self-initiation. So, at a successful rite of witch initiation, one is never alone for true initiation. For true initiation is a transformative process of death, rebirth, and illumination, imparted by Newman and by spirit presences. So it does take a witch to initiate another witch, but also the spirits will initiate you as well, and the old one. So secrecy and stealth is of course important in all witch rites and magical workings, but all the more so when working in churchyards because of the obvious. Suspicious of negative preconceptions that will be aroused if attention were drawn to such activities. So a remote churchyard, or one that is in a naturally quiet setting, it will be most suitable. And the timing and weather conditions will be allies in ensuring that the rite goes unobserved by unwelcome corporal human eyes. Now, this would be wonderful. A mist or fog shrouded night will conceal your activities, and a wet or stormy night will naturally keep most late-night walkers indoors. That's that for that. So yeah, I don't know how that would be done nowadays. I don't know how it's done in Cornwall. Never been to Cornwall. Never been over there. But it would be very, very interesting to actually see that take place. To actually, have that type of initiation go on. I think that would be wonderful. But I don't know. It's the churches and stuff nowadays. You really can't honestly do much. So you have to be very, very careful, or you will get arrested and all this other great stuff. So yeah, just be careful if you're trying to work a church at a church, a churchyard, which is the graveyard up with the church attached to it, some form. But yeah, I don't have the time or the energy to become arrested, to be arrested for something so, little as just being at a church, after hours or whatever. So, alright. Let's do some coffee talk. I still want your guys' opinion. If you guys want to have a discussion about Gemma Gary's books, we can do that, because some of the words and stuff still kind of, it confuse me as well, as you all know. Like the dextral hand and the sinistral hand, that, I have that set now, but it's still, I'm still getting used to working with, the virtues of the planetary hour and the virtues of the different, the cardinal directions and what virtues they have to offer, within rites and whatever other kind of workings. But it's becoming to be very potent. I like it. So it's still a very, I can feel myself, it's a spiritual climb, or whatever, a spiritual upping. Okay. Oh, come on, YouTube. Be nice today. Please? Please? There we go. Alright. Coffee talk. So yeah, I would love to be over in Cornwall. Today is actually Galentide, which today would actually be the summer solstice over there. So the festivities still continue. Alright, come on. Let's go, YouTube. Kind of getting the use, I'm getting used to all of this. My coffee talk videos, you guys say you love the thumbnails. I don't know what it is about Clueless lately. but I just think it's hilarious and it's very fitting in some ways. So, Miss Lizzie, hello, how are you? This book was my gateway into traditional witchcraft, and it's such a precious and sacred book to me, although I think you misspoke sinister is left. Yes, from Latin, which I like. The left-hand path is kind of sinister too, in a good way. It seems appropriate. It does. I love it. I love it. I do. It's just, it is so, it is... Did you do the churchyard thing? Were you able to get to the church, do the churchyard thing at all? I mean, how do you do that? I don't know how I would actually get away with that. Alright, Diane Hannon, hello, how are you? You are too young to completely forget what you were about to say. Oh, no, I'm not. I wish I was. I love you. Gabe Lane, hi. I had black crows next to my house in Kentucky, and my high school had black crows too, along with a couple other colors. I love my crows. Love them. Very much. Alright. Cole McLaren, shout out. Martin... I'm not going to butcher your last name. Sorry. Shout out. Cindy Miller, hello. Gabe Lane. Hello, hello, everybody. Stevens, hello. Jasper Quinzel, hey you. Robert Donald. Sasha Slaughter, Loopy Love. Hi, loves. Who else? Gustavo, I will be on to your reading sometime this week, or this weekend, or in the beginning of next week. I've got a lot going on. Non-compost mentis telemage. Hi, shout out. How are you? Alright. Gustavo, you kick-ass dude. Thank you. You do too. Lady Witch, hello. Shout out. Who else? Diane Hannon. I don't know what these people with these really weird names coming in here are for, but hi. Skyly. Hi, my Skyly. I love you. Sybil Solstice. Gomez Tarot. Hi. Lisa Oaks. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Sleepy Me. Hello. I'm like, hello. Who else? Burns the Dragon TV. Jay Phoenix. Azriel. Hello. VC. Hi. It's been forever. It has been forever. I love it. Medina Ray. Hello. Jay Masao. Hello. Monica. Hi. And I think that's it. Wicked Witch of LA. Hi, my love. How are you? I hope you are well. I really hope you are well. Alright, guys. Well, that's it for the day. Pay attention, patrons. July 1st, they're going to start charging taxes. So, regular, normal taxes. So, here it's 7 cents to the dollar. So, you guys should have gotten your emails about that, though. But, alright, guys. Yeah, I'm going to do some, I'm going to give you guys, my patrons, some of my own workings that I've done recently, and I've had very good success with. So you guys have that information, and I think you guys will love that. So that's coming up. That will be today. So, alright, I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So everybody, please be safe. Bleh. Can't talk. I love you guys all the way from Venus all the way back down. There we go. Alright, guys. I love you all, and everybody please be safe and have a good day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.